there's some pretty cool things to talk about today. And I'm pretty much just going to record like 3 videos this night. The next one is going to be about Robinhood and my experience literally exactly 1 year later on Robinhood. So if you're interested, that's already why I took my inhaler. There's going to be a lot of discussion. Today I do want to talk about this cute little box that I got from Influenster, and it's mainly focusing on NYX's, I don't know if this is new, but just NYX's Marshmallow Primer with marshmallow root. I've just kept the box so that I can actually do this video. And yeah, I get excited with all of the Influencer stuff. This is really only my third item that I got from them. The second one was a perfume sample. It's literally just a little tester. And the first one was my Benefit concealer that I reviewed a couple of months ago. I haven't tried anything from NYX since a couple of lipsticks, maybe 3 years ago, and their Angel Veil primer. So that's my only other point of reference I have in terms of their primer quality. I really did like Angel primer. I felt it was a really good alternative to the Too Faced primer, but let's see what this has. So along this box, you see you'll have the Influencer logo right here. This really emphasizes the fact that it's a vegan primer and also cruelty-free. And on the other end, it's just vegan formulas. You got the whole cover art right here, and there it is. So if you guys don't know what Influencer is, it's just an app that I just saw a couple of people on YouTube mention. I have been signed up with them for 2 years. It's not something that I'm really affiliated with or need to promote, though, you know, if you do get an item, then you should talk about it or at least review it on their app. So it's app, it's a website. They really push the app though. I will warn you, it's a little bit slow, and I think I only started to receive products after I did 2 to 3 surveys. They send out these surveys every so often, and that's where they collect information on just your skin type or your hair type, your eye color, type of skin that you have, type of finishes of like lipsticks or foundations that you like. I think it's just for them to get a whole range of their the testers, and you could be selected to get an item. As I mentioned, I did get the Benefit concealer from them a while back. I got a little Valentino perfume tester, and this is my third item. And I really wanted to get this done because I have been selected to get another package from Cosas Cosmetics. So that's the really cool part about it, that you get items that you don't really know that are out there or are around. I really haven't been aware of this marshmallow primer. It's my revisit to NYX, and I'm super excited. So with all of the Influencer boxes that you get, you have a little pamphlet, and this is the one that comes in this NYX one. It really emphasizes all of the things that they're trying to promote with this. And on the other side, it just shows a collection of all of the primers that they currently have out right now. So with this primer specifically, they really are emphasizing the smoothing formula with the marshmallow root extract. That sounds pretty neat. It's a 10-in-1 multitasking benefits. So I'm just going to read off these 10 steps just in case they're not that clear from where you guys are seeing this. But it promises to extend makeup wear, smooths, softens, hydrates, soothes, even tones, minimizes texture, blurs lines, soft focus finish, and keeps makeup fresh. So in the box, along with just some tissue paper, I got the product along with another extra little thing, which I'm really happy about. I got the Bright Maker Primer Base from NYX. And this one is infused with papaya. So they are really going for a bunch of just natural with some elements type of primers. Oh yeah, that's like, it just smells like papaya. So that's definitely for another day. I'll probably just try that on my own and then bring it up in a future video. But for now, we're gonna focus on the marshmallow primer. This is right out of the box and exactly what it looks like. It's pink, it's matte, lid's a little bit transparent, and I am actually happy that it's a pump primer. I know that that's like a weird thing to specify, but lately I've been using primers that come in bottles like this. As you can see, I've been using primers like this, and I kind of just like something that would give me the vibe of a Fenty with the pump on it. So I remember seeing this in Ulta when I was just looking up more information on it. I know that its retail price is $18, and that's pretty high for a primer, but to be fair, the last thing that I picked up was Milani, and that was around 7 or 8 or so. Being NYX, that's high. Now this says that you can use alone or with foundation. I'm definitely going to be applying a NYX foundation with this. Enough talking. God, I'm going to put it on. Let me just pump that in my hand so you guys can see what that looks like. There you go. Okay, and it kind of squeezes out like the Pore Perfection. Whoa, like the Pore Perfection from Benefit. There is a smell to this. It kind of smells like faintly gardenias and vanilla. I'm not the biggest fan of vanilla scent just in general, like for preference. I should put my bangs away. So there we go. Okay, primer applied. I'll just get closer. So yeah, the smell lingers. It's on my hands, so now you can smell it because I put it right under my nose, but it feels soft. I don't feel as tacky as I normally do with any other primer that I use. I feel like it settled in nicely. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I feel like it leaves my skin just a nice looking glow naturally. I mean, it does say it moisturizes, but I really wouldn't be the one to use a primer as a moisturizer or just to put on top. I do feel like if I am going to go through that effort of putting on a primer after a moisturizer, I'm definitely going to just do a face. Okay, that has settled in, I feel. You hear a little bit. It sounds like it's tacky, but it's really not as tacky as I thought it would be. Now I'm going to be using the Born to Glow foundation from NYX. I was able to pick this up before getting this whole box. And I got the color Classic Tan. So as always, I'm going to go in with my little sponge. All right, I'm just going to put on a bit of that. And here we go. Wow. I feel like this mix of both is really nice. If it promises to hydrate, it's definitely not a mattifying primer by any means, but I feel like it blends nicely with the Born to Glow foundation. I'm super happy with how this looks right now. I look alive. God, my dark circles are out of here, man. The next thing that I was able to pick up was this Wonder Stick, also from NYX. And as you can see, it has two ends. One is a contour stick and the other one is a highlighter. So this is pretty much all I'm going to be using. This is essentially just a stay at home, I have a Zoom meeting type of look. I really just want to focus on the primer and show you guys how that ends up looking. So I'm just going to go in with this lightly and I'll check back soon. I said lightly. I've really just been enjoying this whole week. Just taking the time to make my face, and it feels like even therapeutic just to be able to sit down and not think about, just see yourself get prettier by the minute. Like, I feel so good. In some weird narcissist way, it feels good. So I'm gonna highlight myself a little bit just on the brows and on the nose. It's all I'm gonna be focusing on with the highlight stick. Oh, I didn't mention, but this is the color Medium Tan. It also goes by WSO2. Wonder Stick. That's a really nice color. Whoa, that is shiny. I kind of feel like I would have wanted the gold one because that's a little too cold of a highlighter than I want, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I also got lipsticks. So I want to try that. Like NYX lipsticks. Am I too shiny? No, that's fine. My eyes feel so alive. I'm gonna clean up my eyebrows a little bit because they are rough. So yeah. Just to not look so one tone, I'll put on a little bit of blush. So I got 2 colors of NYX lipsticks and I'm looking for them. I was able to get these 2. One is the NYX Suede Matte Lipstick, and it's just this gorgeous, almost corally brown color. Meanwhile, the other one is a pretty drastic color. It is the NYX Grind. Okay. It's definitely a more glossy finish. As you can see, that's just shining. It's gleaming even, but it's a much darker color. I feel like I went pretty light with this look. I'll darken my lips a little bit with Grind. I really like this color. I don't think it's gonna match with what I'm wearing, but whatever. So I feel like that just evened out my lips a little bit. I actually like that. So we're here to focus on the primer. I did not use any setting powder. I haven't used any concealer. I haven't really done that much. This is pretty much just the primer, foundation, eyebrows, highlight, and a touch of lip. I can still smell it, but I feel like if I just thoroughly wash my hands after touching all of this and, you know, putting on a bunch of stuff, I don't know, I feel like I'm still gonna have that smell that's right under my nose. My one gripe with it, but honestly with everything else, I don't feel like it really moved around, or it's holding on to the foundation pretty well. Let me give you some close-up looks of that. Like, my main issues really is when I furrow, we get my little lines here. My forehead is also a hot mess for pores, along with my cheeks, but that seems very, very forgiving right now. Yeah, this is nice. Even the color, I feel like the color has been the best match that I've been able to get from a brand. Like that matches pretty well. Oh, damn. Hell yeah. So as I mentioned, the packaging of this is adorable. I mean, Marshmellow, it's just a cute primer concept. I really do like mainly the bottle. I just feel pumping primer like this is much easier than squeezing it out of a bottle. I feel like I almost squeeze too much out, but this is just plenty. So that Wonder Stick also surprised me. NYX's basics are really not disappointing me at all. I haven't been using setting powder, which is why I decided to skip that, and I haven't been going with concealer, honestly, as well. I pretty much just try to even out my face or make the places that are supposed to pop just with a little bit of highlight. When I tell you my vanity space has decreased, like, thank you, Mercari, for taking a bunch of crap off of my load. Like, it's been so nice to minimize lately. Like, I just feel so much better, it's much easier, and the time that I put in to make my face is just, it's not an hour later. I will say that this gives me vibes of Too Faced primer of the Pore Perfect from Benefit, I believe. It's been a minute since I've seen that one going around. I wouldn't say I put it along with Fenty's primer. It doesn't feel as moisturizing as that one. Fenty feels a little bit more wet. It feels a little bit more liquidy. This feels like a thick moisturizer. It's giving me that vibe, but it blended, it melted into my face nicely. So I would definitely want to try the Bright Maker Primer Base next. Since I am oily, I don't really reach for stuff that promises luminosity or dewiness. I'd rather keep that in my foundation than put that in my primers. I don't know why I got both. I guess it's just like a mix and match from the ones that are here. That's wild. Oh, they got Hydro Touch, Dewy Primer. I would not go with that one for myself. Shine Killer? I guess that's like a matte. Yeah, that's definitely mattifying. The Blurring Primer. Cool. And again, they are really pushing that all of these have vegan formulas. If you've been waiting for something or have been on the lookout for something that's strictly vegan and cruelty-free, there's definitely an option out there. And at 18 bucks, I'm not sure how much this one goes for. Once I try it out, I'll definitely just like added in there somewhere. Thank you again so much for Influencer for sending me this. If you want, an Influencer has been pretty nice in just being in the back burner and reminding me to get back to do videos. So if you want a little bit more motivation, do those surveys, really pick out, like, even work out what you actually like, because I know definitely since 2020 my interest or what I want in my makeup has changed drastically from strictly matte, no dewiness, no shine foundation or lips, to eye pencil. Like, I'm barely using this, the eyebrow pencil. I just used it as a quick touch up, to now in 2020 and then going forward, I've just been using much lighter makeup, a little more dewy, luminous, natural looking, pretty light on lipsticks, and I don't pay attention to cheeks anymore because that's just covered with a mask, no? There you go. We're not even using blushes anymore. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will have the Cosas Cosmetics video up the second I get that box in. It's 3 items and it's more skincare stuff, so I'm super excited about that. Like, I'll happily do that because I feel like I have every color range right now that I need. But I'm more than open on skin and foundation stuff. I'll leave a link to Influencer down below if you do want to sign up for it. It's not going to be an affiliate or I get something out of it. It's just if you want to check it out and want to get items from it, like, why not, right? Get your gears going, get you practicing for videos, for other things, you know. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Please continue to stay safe, take care, wear your mask, and yeah, relax out your vanity every once in a while. Why not? What else are we doing? I'll see you in the next one. Bye.